and they are uploaded to YouTube. So this is a live break done on Ustream at 10 p.m. Eastern Time for the 2013 SPx Football. You see here, this is the collegiate seal. Due to some, I guess, legal stuff that Upper Deck had with the NFL, they can't use NFL logos or whatever NFL stuff in regards to football. So you're going to see a lot of collegiate cards on these NFL stars. So I do have a cheat sheet here that we're going to go by, and this is going to be the team that they were drafted to. So, for instance, Bart Starr, Green Bay Packers. You have Dan Marino, Miami Dolphins. Then you have our 2013 rookies, which of course they're still with the teams that they are right now. Like Aaron Millette, Baltimore Ravens, and so on. So I do have my cheat sheet here. If we do come across a player that's not on here, I'll look real time on NFL.com or Wikipedia, and we'll decide there. And here's the list that we are going with live. Uh, Having focus issues again. All right. Again, you can use the chat that's on the right-hand side. Um, Julio, what's up? Thanks for joining again, man. Nice to see you here again. I see you got the Texans, Colts, Patriots. Falcons, Ravens, Panthers, Bears, Bengals, Lions, Dolphins, Redskins did not sell, so they will go to the house. All right, so here we go. Good luck, everybody. We should have some good hits on here. Have my cheat sheet, have my scissors that I needed yesterday for that awesome absolute break that we had. I mean, this won't be as awesome as yesterday because it's just one box, but hopefully we can pull some stuff. Just a few disclosures. We may come across some combo cards. If we do, if there is a majority team on that card, they will win that card. If not, I will random all the combo cards at the end of the pull of the break. I will put my laptop in front of this camera and we'll random on air as well. Again, live. Bam. Let's save that one for last. Empty box. See if I'm forgetting anything else before we start. I don't think so. All right, here we go. How about them Lions put in a spanking on the Giants right now? Can't believe it. All right. Where's that focus? There we go. There's Tommy Frazier. I didn't find anything on him. I think we're gonna round him. Give me 1 second. Set those right there. Yeah, for Tommy Frazier, I didn't find actually a pro team, so I'm gonna random him with everybody. So you'll all have a chance to get that card. Warren Moon, that's gonna go to the Tennessee Titans. originally Houston Oilers. And then, wow, we have a rookie 166 of 899 for Eddie Lacy for the Packers. There is the fake you out card. Rocky Bleer is going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Archie Manning is going to go to the New Orleans Saints. All right, there's the first pack. Pack number 2. You got Doug Flutie, who is going, I believe, to the St. Louis Rams. That is correct. Then you have Eddie George, who's going to the Tennessee Titans. You have an SPx 86 going to, this is Marquise Wilson. So he is going to the Chicago Bears. Insert. Bruce Smith, who's going to the Buffalo Bills. And then you have Ken Stabler, who's going to the Oakland Raiders. Pack 2. Here's 3. Let me pull the card we have to random, which was the Tommy Frazier. Set that over here on this side. Aaron Rodgers for the Packers. Man, this video here, it might get a little choppy, but I am going to switch. There we go. Why does it not want to focus today? All right, Aaron Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers. Roger Craig, this goes to the San Francisco 49ers. This is a very, very blurry, as you can see, redemption card. So, holy cow. Let me try to read that. Well, if you want to look at that and pause it whenever you're watching this feed or whatever, there's the front, and there's the back. Holy cow. 2000 SPX Sheldon. Hold on. It's Sheldon something. Well, Julio, this is a hit right here. I'm just trying to figure out who this player is. It's a rookie, Sheldon Richardson. Let me check that. All right, got it. This is defensive end Sheldon Richardson for the New York Jets. So the Jets you're going to get this very, very faded redemption card. It should still be good. I don't know when it says, I think expiration date is 5/20/2016. But that's the way it came right there, New York Jets. This is Sheldon Richardson, though. It's the defensive end for New York Jets. Here you go. Congratulations on that. Then we have Jerry Rice, who's going to the San Francisco 49ers. And Steve Owens, who is going to, I don't know. Let's check Steve Owens, unless anybody knows offhand. Steve Owens is going to the Detroit Lions. Right there. Okay. Next pack. All right, we have Johnny Latner, who's going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tim Tebow, who's going to the Denver Broncos. Here is an SPx 96. This is Justin Hunter, who's going to the Tennessee Titans, I believe. Yep. Tennessee Titans. There is the insert. You have Andy Katzenmoyer, who is going to the New England Patriots. And Joe Washington, who is going to the San Diego Chargers. All right, so one auto so far, but that was a redemption. Julio, I'll try to slow down a little bit. That way, I know you went to commercial. So I'll wait a couple of seconds. All right, so Alan Page, Minnesota Vikings. You have Robert Smith, who's going also to the Minnesota Vikings. Here is a winning materials combos of Daryl LaMonica and Paul Horna. So you have the Packers, and you have the Buffalo Bills on the block. This is numbered 94 of 225. So that will go on the randomizer for the Bills and the Packers. Ken McAfee, San Francisco 49ers. John Elway for the Denver Broncos. And then you have Archie Griffin, who is for the Cincinnati Bengals. Thanks, John. Have a good idea who you are. But sorry I didn't live up to your standards. If you have any other feedback other than this is the worst channel, maybe you can give me some things that would make it a little better for you. But yeah, so if you give feedback, at least let me know how I should fix it for you. Roman Gabriel, St. Louis Rams. Maybe you should have joined yesterday's break as well. Maybe you would have enjoyed it a lot better. Earl Campbell for the Tennessee Titans. You have Giovanni Bernard. This is going to the Cincinnati Bengals. This is $6.99 of $6.99. There's your eBay 1 of 1 for the Bengals. Steve Young. This is going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not the 49ers. Joe Namath. This is going to the New York Jets. Jake Plummer for the Arizona Cardinals. Andre Ware is going for the Detroit Lions. So what I'm doing first, Jim Voodoo 89, is I'm trying to build some subscribers first, and then I'll probably go to Breakers TV when I get a fan base or a subscriber base that will actually follow me over there. So far so good, and maybe if you watch my other breaks, you'll see that I have a few giveaways or whatever. But it's just a 1 box, 99-cent start auction, so that's why. Tavon Austin for the St. Louis Rams, $7.93 of $8.99. Got Charlie Ward, which we are going to random because he chose to play basketball instead of football. And then you got Paul Hornung for the Green Bay Packers. Julio, we're trying to get you something, man. You got Rodney Peete for the Detroit Lions. You got Drew Bledsoe for the New England Patriots. You got Kobe Hamilton. He is going to the Cincinnati Bengals. Then you got George Rogers, who's going to the Saints. And Warren Sapp, who's also going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Barry Sanders, Detroit Lions. Bart Starr, Green Bay Packers. Here's an autographed jersey. Zach Ertz. So this is Zach Ertz. This is going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Pretty nice jersey. This is numbered 419 of 475. Congrats, Philadelphia Eagles. John Hanna. Excuse me. This is going to the New England Patriots. Anthony Carter, I believe, is going to the Minnesota Vikings. And Ty Detmer, who's going to the Green Bay Packers. Last regular pack, and then we have our UD Premier pack. Jim Kelly for the Buffalo Bills. Gary Beeben, who is going to the Washington Redskins. There is, wow. So, I believe you purchased the Buffalo Bills, Jim Voodoo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's you, sir. This is how sucky my channel is, right there. Yep. Congratulations on your Your small auction win right there. Pretty nice card for you, sir. Glad I can send this to you. Very, very nice card. There you go. That's E.J. Manuel for the Buffalo Bills. Jason White. Jason White's going to the Tennessee Titans. And then we have Johnny Rogers. Johnny Rogers is going to the San Diego Chargers. And our UD Premier 2013 pack. Well, keep in mind, Voodoo, you still can win that this card right here as well when I random it. So keep watching. Bam. Right there, UD Premier rookie autograph jersey. This is numbered 95 and 125 for Jonathan Franklin of the Green Bay Packers. All right. So now we have a couple of cards to random. Before I get to that, I am going to break this box next week. 2013 Prominence Panini Prominence. It has 3 packs. 1, 2, 3, 5 cards per pack, and 1 autograph per pack, as you see here. So if you haven't already, get in on this break. It's 99 cents per team start. And you know, I'm going to eventually get to Breakers TV. But I want to get a fan base first, subscriber base, and then, you know, start opening, you know, more multiple boxes than just one box at a time. If you didn't get into the absolute break yesterday, it was pretty awesome. We had some nice hits on that. I opened a full inner case, and it was pretty fantastic. But let's get to those randoms. We'll random 3 cards. This one just with 2 teams, and I know they may not mean much to all, but Tommy Frazier and Charlie Ward for all the teams. So what I'm going to do is set up my random and by copying the teams over, and we'll start from there. So give me 1 second. To be fair with everybody on the team, I'm not going to insert the teams that did not sell. So that will give you an extra chance. Copy list. All right. So the way we're going to do it is I am going to roll a die using random.org as well. Let me get this over here. All right. So you can see everything is done online and not behind the scenes. I'm going to do a dice roll. I'm going to take the camera off so we can get a little closer look. So I'm just going to roll the dice once. Whatever it comes on for each random, that's how many times I'm going to random. So here we go. All right, 6 times. So for each card, I'm going to random 6 times, and whoever ends up on top is going to win that card. Okay? So here we go. All the teams are listed, as you see right. Oops. As I scroll down. Okay. Just for 10/25, Monday, September 8th. Alright, so I'm going to random 6 times. In this one, we're going to start from the top to the bottom. Is going to be for the Tommy Frazier, right here. Here we go. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. and 6. Alright, so you see 6 times. The number 1 is going to be the 49ers. So the 49ers will get the Tommy Frazier card. Now let's start with this Charlie Ward. I'm going to random 6 times again. So this right here would say 12. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 times. Number 1 team, Cleveland Browns. So the Browns will get the Charlie Ward card. Now I am going to go back. Alright, let's go to random. List randomizer. And I am going to enter Packers and Bills. And that is going to be for this card right here. The Paul Hornung and Darrell LaMonica. And again, we're going to random 6 times between the Packers and the Bills for this card. Here we go. Here's 1. Here's 2. 3. Oh, it stayed the same. 4. 5. Alright, 5 times. Last time. Ready? 6. Congratulations, Bills. You got 2 hits. You got the best hits of the break. So congratulations. You also get the Paul Hornung and Darrell LaMonica card. Alright, so again, next week on Sunday, we're going to be breaking the 2013 Prominence Football. And I'd like to thank everybody for joining today. If you can, please, give me some feedback on how I can make this channel better. I do appreciate the feedback I got today. It's just, if you say that it sucks or something, just tell me how I need to fix it, and I probably will. So I'm going to look at getting to Breakers TV. But thanks, everybody, for watching today, and then we'll catch everybody next week. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.